Hi, this is John with Bank Account Bonus Central, and today's video is all about WPAY, one of my favorite investments. We're talking about the weekly distribution and the declaration, which was declared today, 10/27. So, reason I have a bear with a fish is not because I think we're in a bear market, but because I absolutely love this picture behind me, which is the grizzly bears in Alaska with the salmon just jumping into their mouth, and this dude's got it, so gotta love it. That's one of my favorite pictures ever. Anyway, so before I jump in, I do have a quick disclaimer. I am a customer of the companies mentioned in this video. I'm not affiliated or endorsed by any of them. This is my own personal review for informational purposes only. The information in this video is current as of time recording. These videos are not short, but definitely are very profitable. Use this information is at your own risk. This is called fishing, not catching. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. And as is everything in life, your mileage may vary. Joke of the day. Other day, I bought a thesaurus, but when I got home and opened it, all the pages were blank. I have no words to describe how angry I am. Also talking about Warren Buffett, the most successful investor ever. He says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. So, words that have definitely gotten to me because I'm a high school math teacher and I do not want to continue doing what I'm doing for the rest of my life. So, important definition, an asset. Asset's something that makes you money while you sleep. So if this grizzly bear had assets, he'd be making money while he sleeps. So that's the goal of this channel, is learning about different ways to make money while you sleep. And one of my favorite ones is WPAY. Profitable update. I recently made a video about new to me, brokerage firm called Public. And basically they have a $100 in free stock bonus, which we'll talk about. If you use my referral code, deposit $100. I'm sorry, if you deposit $1,000, you'll get a $100 in free stock, and I'll show you the stocks. They're pretty cool. It's either any of the Mag 7 stocks, which is the Google, Tesla, Nvidia, Amazon, Microsoft. Missing two of them, but basically you get $100 in free either Mag 7 stocks or QQQ or VOO. So. Originally, they had it was a 12-month holding period where you had to hold the bonus stock for 12 months. Now it's just 90 days. So optimal timing. Friend of the channel, Alejandro, they pay out quick too. He got his stock before I did, and he used my referral code. So they pay like ridiculously fast. And you can choose what you want. So Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, Amazon. Amazon, they just laid off 30,000 of their white-collar HR workers, and that just means that they're going to have more money to do stock buybacks, and their price is going to go up. So I'm putting a fair amount of what new money I'm getting into the Amazon. So made a video about this, so here is a link to that video if you're interested. Basically, you open an account with them, transfer in $1,000. As soon as you get your bonus stock, you can pull it right back out. And you got to have your bonus stocks in there for 90 days. And where else do you get like pretty much an instant 10% return on your money? That's really cool. Another bonus I really like is SoFi Bank, double stack bonus. I'm a huge fan of their brokerage firm. $625 in double stack bonus. That's between a direct deposit and a personal loan bonus. And another brokerage I absolutely love is called MooMoo. They just love throwing NVIDIA stocks at everybody. You can get over $1,000 in bonuses through using my referral code and transferring funds. They have bonuses for both new and used customers, new and existing customers. So they're the only brokerage I know of that actually has bonuses both for new and existing users. So link to that video is right there. Okay, so now moving on. So as I mentioned before, I'm a high school math teacher, very much looking forward to retirement. Statistics for that, last year 78% of Texas teachers were actively looking to get out of education. Now it's just down to 66%. So I'm one of those 66% for sure. What you want to look at when you consider investing is the 10 largest stocks represented, like for the NASDAQ, 70% of the growth, which is nuts. So the NASDAQ 100 is 10 of the biggest companies. They're not going anywhere. Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Meta, Broadcom, Alphabet, Costco, Tesla, and Cisco. I learned about Costco, that they're in there. Used to be a member of Costco. and I have all these stocks except for Costco and Cisco. But if you have S&P 500 or NASDAQ, they're in there too. So I technically do own them, not directly. Okay, so we're talking about WPAY. I absolutely love the underlyings for WPAY. We'll talk about those in a minute. So Monday is today, which is Declaration Day. Tuesday is X Day. If you buy on Tuesday, you get X'd out of the payday on Wednesday. Wednesday is payday. This thing pays every single week, which is beautiful. So why WPAY? Because they pay distributions every week, offering recurring income stream for shareholders. Love it. This thing's beautiful while everything's going up and to the right, and currently everything's going up and to the right. So let's just say I really love getting these emails. This is the one I got from today, Roundhill Investments announcement, weekly distribution, and today's distribution is 63 cents, which is really, really nice. So the X day is tomorrow, 10/28/2025. Payday is on Wednesday, 10/29/2025. So absolutely love getting paid every single week. And obviously, the more shares you own, the more you will make. So here's how this compares to previous payouts. So their very first one, and I got into this fund before they had their first payout. So I've gotten every single one of these. So 54 cents, 51, 88 cents, 73 cents, 85 cents, 73 cents, and 62 cents. So this is more it's not the highest for sure. It's not the 88 cent or 85 cent, but it's also not the 51 or 54 cents. So it's on the lower side of the middle. And so total they've paid out so far in their payments is $4.88. Average payout is exactly 70 cents, which is not bad at all. So if you look at this compared to, so they had the declaration was made today before the market opened. So we're going to look at Friday's close date, which is $53.28. And you can see that one thing I love about this is since inception, it's gone up. It's gone all the way up to $56. And of course, everything goes up when everything's going up. So other funds I own like Ulti, they've been not going up. They've also been spitting out dividends, but then again, this is spitting out different type of dividends. So you don't see the big drops in NAV when you get paid out because they're not based upon covered call options. So 63 cents divided by 53.28, that's 1.182%. I'm only going to 3 decimal places. So if you look at that and you multiply this out by 52 weeks, that is 61.4% annual return. So that is a beautiful return in some really good companies, which we'll talk about. This is on their website. I didn't go through all the decibels, and that's awful close to where we're at. So getting paid over 61%, which is perfectly fine. I can definitely live with that. And the underlyings for this, so you have Apple, AMD, Amazon. They're not going anywhere. Broadcom, Berkshire, Coinbase, Google, Robinhood, Meta, Microsoft, MicroStrategy or Strategy, whatever, it's Bitcoin, Netflix, Nvidia, and Palantir. So very solid offerings. These are there. You can buy these are the underlyings, and you can own some of these. My favorite ones. Just recently made a video talking about did pretty much in-depth review on the distributions, which video is right here. AMD, PLT, and TSLW, the Broadcom, Palantir, and Tesla, they all averaged over 2% per week. So that's a beautiful thing. If you're not familiar with underliers, check out this video here. So my current share counts, my goal is between WPAY and Robinhood, the HOW, to make at least $1,000 per week, and I'm getting rather close on that. So WPAY between Robinhood, I have 282.66 shares, Ally 547.78, SoFi 114, so I'm at 945.27 shares. So 945.27 times 63 cents, that's $595.52 payout this week, which is really, really, really nice. Over 300 from Robinhood, which will bring me over $900 this week. Super excited for that. I always drip shares each week. When the price goes to 52 or below, that's my buying zone. I'm not going to buy any more right now because everything's going up. You got to wait for a pullback, which I think is going to happen probably next week. If the government doesn't unshut down, then you want to look for buying opportunities. You don't want to buy too high. So there's that. That's just my personal opinion. Bank account bonus central verdict. I just love collecting weekly dividends from my favorite companies. Join me in this fun and profitable game and my journey to retirement. So I make these videos because I want to be as educated as I can be in what I'm investing in, and the best way to do that is to teach others about it. So God made me to be a teacher, so I love teaching. I still have comments off for these videos, but if you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms, you can always email me, churningadventures@gmail.com. And today's question, can a person really sell their soul? Well, yeah, people can. That's what Jesus said. So Jesus said, whoever desires to come after me, let him deny himself. Now, deny yourself, that's not a popular thing. And take up his cross and follow me. Well, the cross cost Jesus his life. The two words Jesus makes, follow me. For whoever desires to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake and the gospel's will save it. For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? Or what will a man give in exchange for his soul? So Jesus himself said, God created us for two reasons, to worship and to fellowship. God wants us to worship him. We worship all sorts of things. For whoever is ashamed of me and my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him the Son of Man, that's Jesus, will also be ashamed of when he comes in the glory of his Father with the holy angels. So something to think about. Additional information, how to follow Jesus, gotquestions.org. If you're interested, still here with me, definitely appreciate it. Like the video if you appreciate profitable content on a consistent basis. Share this with anybody who will be able to benefit from it. Subscribe with bell notifications so you can be amongst the first to learn about such profitable opportunities. With that, look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace, and may God bless you.